One of my clients just messaged me asking how to reconcile a refund she'd received from Amazon. It had appeared in their bank feed and they weren't sure what to do with it. And this one is actually a perfect little Xero question because refunds confuse people more than they should. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what to do. I have to admit though, there are multiple ways how we can do refunds in Xero, but my preferred way is this simple and straightforward method that I call the bank feed method. This method requires that the refund has actually landed in your bank account. So my best advice for now is that don't rush ahead and create extra transactions manually in Xero when you receive a notification on the refund. Wait until you can actually see the refund sitting in your feed. In this video, I'm using Amazon as an example, but the same process applies to any supplier refunds. And to be honest, even to sales refunds, but let's not go there today. So my rule is really simple. For any refund in Xero, allocate it exactly the same way as the original transaction was coded. Same supplier, same account code, and same GST or tax code. If you follow this simple rule, refunds are really easy. If you try to handle them differently from the original transaction, things will start to go off, your expense or GST may not reverse properly, and your reports may end up very messy. So we are not reinventing anything when doing refunds. We are just mirroring what was already done. So let's go through it. The first thing to do is to figure out how that original purchase was recorded. There are two common ways it might have been handled, either as a bill or as a direct spend money transaction. So let's open up the original transaction. To be honest, this may require a bit of detective work, but don't worry, it's worth it. When you are there, look for the supplier, obviously, the account code, that's the expense category like advertising, printing and stationery, or cost of goods sold, as in our case, and the tax code. In Australia, that is usually GST on expense or BES excluded if there was no GST. Take a good note of them, a very good note of them. So now we head back to the bank reconciliation screen. Here is the Amazon refund sitting in the bank feed. Let's do the reconciliation or the allocation if you like. Remember, just mirror the original transaction and Xero will deal with the rest. For the contact, I'll use Amazon AU, the same supplier as the original purchase. For the what, I'm selecting the same expense account that was used on the original Amazon purchase, that is cost of goods sold. For the description, I will write something clear like refund from Amazon purchase. You can be more specific, naming the original item or date or invoice number. It doesn't need to be long, but keep it specific enough so that you or anyone else can make sense of it in 6 months' time. And for the GST or tax code, I'm selecting the same GST treatment as the original transaction. Then a quick check. All seems good, so I hit OK. And that's it. We are done. The Amazon refund has now been reconciled. But before we finish, let's quickly check what happened in the accounts, just to make sure everything looks right. My preferred way to check this is to pull the account transactions report. I filter it by the account where the original Amazon expense was coded. You will see the original expense sitting there, and here is the refund. They nil each other out. The GST nils out too. That's exactly what we want. The expense is reversed, the GST is corrected, and your records reflect what actually happened. Really easy. When you reconcile a refund in Xero, do not overcomplicate it. Just mirror the original transaction exactly as it was recorded, and then you cannot mess it up. Any questions, just reach out, and as usual, hit like and subscribe so we meet in the next video.